cheese. All right, so it's my last day in Thailand, and it's sad to be going, but I'm also ready. I'm about to get on a long flight to Japan, so there's that. And then I'll be in Tokyo for a few days to explore. And after that, I'm going straight home. And there's a lot to talk about, I guess, but I figured first I'll just say why I'm going back. I was initially planning to stay here for like 2 months, maybe 3 months. And I realized that I do kind of miss home in the sense of like having a routine, but also having a bed and a nice shower. Whereas here I've been on the move every 5 days and it kind of is a lot, but it's well worth it. So I'll just get into Thailand. Some things I didn't expect was the costs. I thought it would be a lot more budget friendly, and it still was budget friendly, but it was more expensive than I'd expected. Then I didn't expect how much traveling around and getting on buses and planes would wear me down. I've been like 5 or 4 travel days, and that stuff adds up. I've been waking up early every day and just extremely busy to the point where like I get back to my hotel at 9, and then usually after that I go out for the night. So one thing I will miss is I'd spoke about work-life balance a few times, which again, I've mentioned like you need to go through periods of imbalance to achieve great things. But I think here there was no like balance with the work. It was more life. And while I did do some work online, I think when I'm in New York or just at home in general, I have more free time, I have more routine. I could go to the gym and do this and that. But what I loved about Thailand is the country is like way more than I'd expected. There's so many things to do here. Like I started in Bangkok, which I didn't expect to be so cool, futuristic city. Went to Chiang Mai, which was nice and peaceful in the mountains. There were many like great hikes. I went to the elephant sanctuary, and the elephants were great. They're friendly. I made sure it was like a cruelty-free place. And bro, I swear, one of the elephants was like hugging me and shit. So that was fun. And then I made my way here to Koh Samui, to the islands. I've been in Koh Tao for the past few days, which was beautiful. It's like this small island, great snorkeling. I'll show some videos. And the snorkeling there, like you could swim right off the bay if you go to the right place, like Canote Bay, and you just find fish, you find crazy reef like you've never seen before. So that was fun. That was like definitely an experience I'll never forget. And then I also learned how to ride a moped. And in Koh Tao, it's like a fairly small island, so you could get around everywhere with a moped. But I got in some shit roads. Yesterday I was going to this remote beach, more remote than I'd expected. And the moped got stuck in the road like 3 times. I needed people to help me out. It was literally like a dirt road, unpaved, like watermarks throughout the road. It was shit. And then you get to the spot, you hike all the way down, and you're like, okay, maybe I'm at the beach now. Nope. Then there were fucking rocks, a bunch of just rocks piled around that I had to hike around to get to. And it was by no means safe. I'm surprised I even like made it through. But yeah, the hike and everything to get there probably took like 90 minutes. So that ended up being a whole day trip. But it was fun. It was a nice remote beach, maybe 15 people there, beautiful views. And I had the beach to myself pretty much. Aside from that though, in Koh Samui, I made some friends. So we traveled around. That was fun. And it's always cool meeting people here. And then in Koh Tao, I ended up just like seeing people I saw previously in the trip in Chiang Mai. So I thought it was cool how like all the travelers sort of cross paths, and you never know when you'll see each other. Overall, Thailand was great though. It was so much more than I expected. I'll definitely have to come back. And what I mean by that is like it's a huge country. There's so much to see. And in the different pockets, you get completely different things. Like here at the islands, it's entirely different than, I mean, obviously Bangkok or Chiang Mai. And I've been to different islands, and this had some of the warmest, nicest water I've been in. Like you get in the water and it's actually warm. Most times I like have to dip my feet in and work my way up. Here it was perfect. So I guess that's that about Thailand. I loved it though, and I'll definitely be back. But why I'm cutting it short is like I just miss having that sort of routine, that comfort in my life. And I think it's something we take for granted since we always have, but to just have a nice place where you could sleep a nice bed every night, no worries. Like here, I've been stressing, will I make this flight? Will I make this ferry or train? And you run all around. I'm living out of some backpack, 20 kilos, which is 45 pounds. And that's been like complete shit because every time I open the backpack, I struggle to close it. So one of my biggest regret, I overpacked. I only needed like a few of these black shirts, some shorts, and I would have been set. So if you come to Thailand, like definitely pack light. I brought some gifts and souvenirs back, so my bag's even more full. But what sucks is last night I lost my AirPods, and today I'm going to be traveling for like 20 hours. I have a long layover in China. It's like 9 hours in Shanghai on the way to Japan. So like I would have wanted my headphones for all those flights. But I'm ready to be in Japan in a bit over 24 hours. I'll be in Japan. So that'll be nice. I'll explore Tokyo, hopefully go to Mount Fuji, which I'm excited for. So overall, I just wanted to check in, say it's been a great time in Thailand. Sad to be leaving, but I think it's like a good last day here. And for anyone thinking to come to Thailand, I definitely recommend it. While I mentioned the budget, it is more budget friendly than most places I've been to. And if you're smart enough with your money, then like you won't spend it. I only stayed in hostels for like 2 nights, and that was just to meet people. So I wouldn't recommend that if you like care about comfort. But if you're younger and want to meet people, then definitely check out the hostels. I like my hotels. I like my private room and my hot shower. So that's something to think about. So I guess if you've been following along on this journey, I want to say thank you, and let me know in the comments what's up. Like, have you been to Thailand, or are you planning to come? If you have any questions, feel free to ask and I'll be sure to answer. So I'm gonna be out later, guys. Peace.